Hello and good evening, YouTube. Welcome to the day. It is time for Nostradamus for Memorial Day weekend, but you can see by the title, we are not just doing the Cup Series. We are not just doing that. We are doing all three races. Oh! You know it. Monaco, Indianapolis, and we got Cup. There wasn't going to be a methodology to this. I was just going to do like the best races I could think of off the top of my head. And it just so happened to be that the 2011 Indy 500 and the 2011 Coke 600 both had very exciting conclusions that I had to use them. And then since both of those were 2011, I decided to also do the 2011 Monaco Grand Prix, which, reading through the Wikipedia, it was actually a decent race. So, hey, we were all winners back in 2011, but I guess that's just not how things work these days, obviously. And before you ask, no, I'm not gonna combine. I'm not combining all of the entry lists into one mega entry list. I was considering doing that and having just the Cup race, but then I thought, you know, maybe we should do all the individual races. And since this is such an important race, we are going to go with the old trusty random name picker of this variety. So first things first, let us get to the 2019 Monaco Grand Prix, baby! The pole winner was Sebastian Vettel! Hey! Something that could actually happen. Maybe not this year, obviously, because Mercedes is just fucking unstoppable, like always. You know, I thought, like, going into Melbourne, like, when the actual practice sessions were going on, and, like, we saw, oh, look at all these drivers up at the front. No, bitch. We are not allowed to have interesting F1 races. But apparently Nostradamus says that the pole winner will be Sebastian Vettel. You know what? I probably spelled Sebastian wrong, so let's spell Vettel wrong. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna make it a point to mispronounce every one of the F1 races' name. I'm gonna make a point of that. Joining him on the front row was, please be a Williams car, Kevin Magnussen. Perfect. Kevin Magnesium. At the start of the Grand Prix, Lance Stroll went 2.4 seconds ahead of Valtteri Bottas, okay, by the end of the first lap. So Lance Stroll is going to be dominating fucking Monaco. Sergio Perez, anti-stall kicked in at the start, dropping him to 10th at first corner. Oh no, he probably doesn't even get to qualify 10th if we're honest. Nostradamus is honestly dead set on Lance Stroll winning this godforsaken Grand Prix. He continued to build a strong lead, but his pit stop on lap 16 was slow, and he was fitted with hard compound tires due to a radio communication error. Oh, the horror of it all. During this cycle, Pierre Gasly went to the lead. My fucking ass, he went to the lead. He stayed there until lap 33, ironic, when he pitted, and how do you even pronounce his name? At least it's Williams, because now Robert Kubica, if that's not how you pronounce it, but I said I was going to make a point out of not pronouncing things right. Robert Kubica resumed the lead. So this implies that a Williams car was not only leading at one point in the race, but leading before the pit cycle. I feel like Nostradamus, you know what? If he was dead set on Lance Stroll doing good, I can understand that. But Williams, come on, Nostradamus. On lap 30, Nico Hülkenberg, left rear suspension broke, so there were yellow flags for a brief period while they removed the car. Hülkenberg gets another DNF. The poor bastard. And, like, I love how he's one of the F1 drivers on the Racing Reference that actually has a lot of comments, and it's like, what does Racing Reference see in Hülkenberg? All I see is a Marvel reference. An incident between Gasly and Sebastian Vettel caused a crash in the tunnel, bringing out the first safety car. Isn't that kind of a thing now? They don't have actual incidents anymore that require removal of vehicles. There's always all these runoff areas that the cars go to, and then there's just not cautions. What is... Like, Brian France must look at F1 and just scratch his head and be like, why wouldn't they want caution? Robert Kubica. Is it Kubica? Kubica. Kubica? I think it's Kubica. Found himself leading behind the safety car when racing resumed. Oh, and when racing resumed. A battle between... Oh, there's a three-car battle in F1. Bitch. Yeah, bitch, please. Lewis Hamilton. Wow, it took the entire frickin' race for this guy to even be relevant. But of course, when there's a battle for the lead ensuing, you gotta know that this is the one who's involved. Okay. Nostradamus is dead set on Robert Kubica being in a godforsaken race for the win. And Valtteri Bottas, okay. Isn't he out? No, he's not out. A battle between Lewis Hamilton, Robert Kubica, and Valtteri Bottas began. Valtteri Bottas held the lead, despite being on tires that lasted since lap 16. Well, good for Valtteri. Wow. He prevailed in a battle between not only the greatest driver to ever set foot in an F1 car, but he also faced off against Lewis Hamilton. My God, dude. On lap 70, at-large wreck took... Oh boy, big wreck. Who's out? Sergio Perez. Well, one was lost. Daniel Ricciardo. I forgot he even races anymore. Oh, and Mags. What a shame. Cleanup was quick, which allowed a 2-lap shootout between... Oh boy. Kimi Räikkönen and Max Verstappen. Hang on. Hang on! A 2-lap shootout between Kimi Räikkönen and Max Verstappen for the win. No, it's not 2017. It is indeed 2019. But at the line, it was between two of the greatest that F1 has to offer. Honestly, now thinking about it, I am kind of disappointed it isn't just Williams going against Williams for this. But the winner of the 2019 Monaco Grand Prix is Max Verstappen, winning the Monaco Grand Prix. Max Verstappen for Red Bull Racing. Wow. That was certainly unexpected. Wow, my goodness. I think the more unexpected thing was a wreck that actually take people out and cause safety car, and that doesn't happen no more. I guess there really aren't many runoff areas in Monaco, though, so there is a very good chance that it actually could happen this year. It's considering there have been a few off-track incidents over the course, so yeah, I mean, you never know. Crazier things have indeed happened. So there you go. Leg one of a 3-legged race. Right? Did I say that right? Race number 1 of the Memorial Day weekend bullshit has happened. Let's move on to IndyCar. Here we are. The Indy 500. Who on earth is going to win this sheer nonsense? Let's find out. The 103rd running of the Indianapolis 500 began at noon p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on a hot, muggy day. Pole sitter 1. Can Nostradamus accurately predict out of this big long list who the real pole sitter was? No, he couldn't. Pole sitter Graham Rahal brought the 33-car field to speed. The race was quickly halted, however, for Charlie Kimball spinning in turn 2 on lap 15, ending the day in last. Big oof for Charlie Kimball. I think the big oof was hiring him in the first place, let's be honest. Shortly following the green flag restart, Colton Herta was turned heading into turn 1 by Helio Castroneves, who would both end up out of the race. Helio overextended himself just a little bit too early on in the race, so his bid to be relevant once per year has failed once again. When the race restarted on lap 50, the race settled into a long green flag run with Ed Carpenter and Jordan King exchanging the lead between pit cycles. You know what? Ed was believable, but you lost me at the second half. You know what? Wasn't Jordan King racing for Ed Carpenter last year at the start of the season? Because he did decent when he was driving for whoever he was driving, I'm pretty sure. Jordan King was okay. He ran well, but then like wrecked out every race. That's what I think happened, right? What a shame though. What a shame. What a shame. He could have amounted to something, and now here he is, stuck racing just the Indy 500, which is not by any stretch of the imagination a bad place to be, but could be better. On lap 158, Rossi made contact with the wall, ending his race. What a damn crying shame for the 100th winner. And this will put a dampering on his championship hopes, that's for sure. As the race prepared to go back to green on lap 164, a handful of drivers ducked into the pit area to top off their fuel in hopes of going the distance without another pit stop. Ooh, very, very interesting strategy from some midfielders. Who may they be? Scott Dixon. Actually, I don't even need to change that. Damn, son. And Ed Carpenter were among those who gave up their track position and topped off their fuel. Very, very interesting. Some long-time Indianapolis regulars do a contrarian strategy to the rest of the field. Well, I wonder how this will turn out. In case you've forgotten, this is the 2011 race. As the race drew to an end, no more cautions came out, meaning several drivers had to take a final pit stop from the lead, including Connor Daly. I forgot he was even in this race. Zach Veach. He's lucky to be in the race. And Sage Karam. Sage doing good in the race until he screwed himself over with strategy, eliminating them from contention for the win. What a shame. The final 10 laps became a battle between Tony Kanaan, Simon Pagenaud, and J.R. Hildebrand. You know what? We've seen this story play out, and it doesn't end well for J.R. So Tony Kanaan, Simon Pagenaud, and J.R. Hildebrand were all trying to stretch their fuel to the finish, and then behind all of them was Santino Ferrucci! No, this can't happen. These are the same numbers. No, we can't have this. Oh God, no, don't let this happen. Don't let this happen. Santino Ferrucci behind them all, but good to the finish, having recently pitted. No! With 3 laps to go, so we're down to these guys. Oh no. It's down to these 4. It's down to these 4 guys. With 3 laps to go, Tony Kanaan pitted for fuel. This gave the lead to J.R. Hildebrand! No! No! No, no, no! It's the same number! God, no! Don't do this! Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna have to add the whole list back in so I can get a lapped car in. Hold on a second. So here it is, guys. With 3 laps to go, Tony Kanaan pitted for fuel. This gave the lead to J.R. Hildebrand. As the field was given the white flag, it seemed all but certain J.R. Hildebrand would win the Indy 500. J.R. Hildebrand moved his way down the north chute, down into turn 4. Coming into the front stretch, J.R. Hildebrand went high to avoid the slower car of just someone. Kyle Kaiser. Screw it. But it's a good thing that he made the field, but poor guy's going to be the reason. Poor guy's gonna be the reason. Who was on the inside line and collided with the wall. Without steering and on only 3 wheels, the car slid down the front stretch toward the finish line. Not again, dude! Not again! You gotta be kidding me, Nostradamus, you fucking asshole! Nostradamus! This astronomical odds of this happening to a guy the first time, but now Nostradamus is gonna make it happen a second time! You fickle bitch! Ed Jones! Ed Jones! Ed Jones, who was second, skirted by in the final 1,000 feet and crossed the finish line to win the race. Ed Jones wins, but not after J.R. Hildebrand dies in the exact same fashion that he died the first time. Oh no. You have actually got to be shitting me right now. And the thing about it is that Ed Jones legitimately has a chance to win the race because he's in a carpenter car. Oh no! Nostradamus, how could you? And we still have 1 race to go, guys. Oh, good God. Oh, Phil Collins in heaven, you've got to be kidding me right now. Well, there you have it. The most cursed outcome possible to the Indy 500. And there's still 1 more race left, guys. There's more. But wait, my friends. There's more. The 2019 Coke 600 entry list. Parker Kligerman's in this race? Huh. Gaunt's back for a week. Okay. Whatever. Let's go. The front row consisted of Michael McDowell on the outside and Jimmy Johnson on the pole. Just starting it off strong, guys. But you know what? McDowell had decent speed in the open. I mean, he had no speed once like the actual race happened, but he was pretty fast qualifying. He had a pretty fast qualifying effort. Before the green flag, Michael McDowell blew up on the pace laps, ending his race before it even started. Sweet. So that was great job on my end for pointing out Michael McDowell's performance. So now he gets NR 2003'd. The early leader was, during the first cycle of pit stops, Kevin Harvick had a speeding penalty that would trap him 2 laps down for the majority of the race. Damn. That's no way to treat an honorary millennial. Am I right, squad? Isn't it sad that a millennial car isn't even the best meme car of the year yet? Where is Corey LaJoie's Old Spice car? When is that coming back? When is it coming back? I need this in my life. I really don't. It's kind of terrifying. The first stage ended on a caution when Ryan Prix blew up in turn 3. Ryan Prix has had a considerably not crazy Nostradamus for a while. He hasn't had much, in the way of stupid shit happening to him here. The winner of the stage was Chase Elliott. No, Elliott won the second stage of the Talladega race because it seems like whenever Nostradamus predicts Chase Elliott to do good, he ends up doing really good. Eric Almirola. How the hell do you smell Almirola? There we go. Won the race off pit road. We need to get through this video quick before I can barely speak. Stage 2 began on lap 106 with Joey Gase taking a commanding lead. Yeah, a commanding lead of last car. The caution would wave on lap 120 for Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon. Getting together in turn 2, ending both of their races. Some trouble for a lot of big name drivers in this race, dude. Not that one, but this one. And this one. Jimmy Johnson stayed out to take the lead while the winner off pit road was Denny Hamlin. The stage would go green to the end with Bubba Wallace taking the win. Yeah, I guess we're just not going to talk about how he clearly just ran Suarez off the racetrack during the Open. We're just not going to acknowledge this. We're just going to, just bypass that entire, event as if it didn't happen. I guess that's just what we're going to do. Please, Nostradamus, is it really that much to ask for to just not be stupid? Parker Kligerman won the race off pit road. The field was brought down pit road on lap 204, and a moment of silence was given for veteran families. And it just happened. The race restarted on lap 207 with Logano easily holding the lead. I'm just not allowed to have good things happen to me in this race, apparently. You know what? That's kind of just been the name of the game for the season. The stage remained green to the end with Alex Bowman ending in the lead. Yep, he's just setting himself up for another second place finish. Don't worry, guys. I actually consider this a race where Bowman could actually win. You know what? He's either winning this race or he's wrecking out of it. Like there's no in between. So he's a wild card if you're looking to put him in your DraftKings. That's my expert advice right there. During the pit cycle, Cody Ware. I'm keeping that in. And Clint Boyer collided on the pit lane, ending both of their races. Yep, the early stage winner Cody Ware gets taken out on the pit lane like the scrub he is. The race restarted on lap 306 with Chris Buescher and Fuck You Nostradamus battling. It would be, oh man, Kyle Larson, who would ultimately find himself in the lead. Larson winning the All-Star race was not necessarily the worst possible thing that could have happened, but it definitely wasn't a good thing. Because the last thing that he needed was a confidence boost, and that's not going to get him to leave NASCAR and go to World of Outlaws, so the last thing that he needed was confidence. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I didn't know when I was going to be able to make note about this, but Jason Toth sent me some more trading cards. I didn't even know these existed, by the way, before he started sending me these. More trading cards. The autograph is guaranteed by Panini America. I didn't know that a food could guarantee a signature. So yeah, thank you for the wonderful cards. This video is probably upwards of 30 minutes by now, so let's just finish it. The caution would wave right on the edge of the fuel window with 61 laps to go. Everyone pit with Denny Hamlin coming off first. I mean, he won another quad oval race earlier this season, which everyone's already forgotten about, but it did indeed happen. The race restarted with 56 laps to go. Chase Elliott. I was about to say that I didn't have to change that, but then I remember, you know. Even I forget that William Byron exists occasionally. Held the lead for the majority of the final laps until running out of fuel with 5 to go. Soon enough, Reed Sorensen, because that's important, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Newman, and Quinn Houff, some very relevant drivers, have ran out of fuel at the end of this race. I should just use that, like right there. I think that's the racing gods telling me that I need to start using that soundbite as a replacement for all of my curse words in the future. So instead of yelling, "Fuck you!" it should end up sounding like, "Aggressive goes around!" You! Do you guys like that? Do you think I should start doing that? I'll put it to a vote. Just say in the comments whether or not you like that idea. You know what? If you like the idea, I want you to type this verbatim. If you want it, say, "Yes, this meme is super fresh." If you don't want me to do that, say, "No, you There we go. So if you want me to do that, comment yes, this meme is super fresh. If you don't want me to do that, then type "No, you aggressive goes around." Moron. Bailey Curry took the white flag with more drivers running out behind him. He was able to drive to the 4th turn before running out of fuel. The winner of the 2019 Coke 600 is Aggressive Goes Around. You! What the fuck is happening right now? Hello? Come on, Vito. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. All right. Here we go. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. No, don't go over there. No. Oh, God. No kidding, Rick Allen. I couldn't have said it better.